Well, do you had a good weekend? And actually, if you are single, maybe you'd start dating with someone. Or maybe you already starting for a little while dating someone amazing, someone beautiful, wonderful man. But you noticed he is a little bit mommy's boy. Mm. And how do we know when is a mommy's boy or he just respects his mom? It's very, very good if you find a man who respects his mom and he's actually being very nice and, chatting with her, talking with her, keeping her happy and all that. That's a good. But it's actually in there. Some red flags could be running around, flagging around if he's just a mommy's boy who's actually not the best choice for your future. So let's stay and let's see what is good to date a mommy's man who respects his mom, and maybe is not so good if he's real mommy's boy. Did you ever date one and maybe you find some differences where you could say, yeah, that was true. That was kind of something what I noticed. So I actually did had in my dating time, I did see some boys, some men, still very much living with their moms, still very much being in, I will do if my mommy will be okay with that. Like if it's okay, if it's child, if it's like boy till 18 years old, well, maybe, he's too young. But if he is like about 30 something, 40 or more, ooh la la, ooh la la. Did you ever notice what actually a man like this could be amazing, could be wonderful, could be know more about shopping stuff because he's going shopping with his mom. He brings his mom shopping, and that's nothing wrong. That's wonderful. But is he know too much about ladies' fashion and about ladies' stuff? Then maybe it's not so wonderful because it's wonderful to have a man who understands, women's stuff, who needs to understand some stuff, not everything. We sometimes don't know everything. But when I noticed, and actually when I worked with my clients, they many times saying, I feel like I'm pushing him to kind of be a man up. And in the meantime, he's not like pushing up himself to be a man, what she kind of respects and expects for him, but actually he runs to mom and saying, oh my god, she's kind of telling me to do this, what do you think I do? And of course mummies who loves them boys, they don't really want what you will be pushing him to something, and she will call you back very quick as soon as he will be left place, because mommy's boys, moms always protected them kids, and any woman, no woman will be good enough for that kind of type of man, because mom will be always wanted to approve it, and mostly none woman good enough. And if she is good enough, like say in all clicks and all, she actually really don't want to what he would have a wife or something, because then she understands what he will not spend so much time as he was spending before. And then it becomes a problem for a couple to have their own time. I remember it was times, and on Sundays, we would actually hide, close the curtains, and pretend what we're not at home or we still sleeping, just to be sure mommy is not coming and sitting in there. And Sunday is the one day what you kind of want to just relax, not to see anybody and just be relaxed at home. But actually mom is already there at the morning, like, and like, I'm here. It's like, yeah, you invited? Did we have an appointment kind of to have a dinner or breakfast or something? But no, mom is saying, oh, that's my child there, so I can go and be anytime there. And that's where problems rise up. Woman with new family, she's feeling left out. Mom, who is boys, mommy's boys' mom, she feels left out, because then poor boy, poor man started feeling like between two wolves and don't know which one to please, because he wants to please both, and the woman of his maybe dreams and future, and the mom who's actually was so many years with him already. And more old the person goes, like man, and more time he spent with his mom, more harder for her to let in a future person, future wife, maybe, or I even can't tell this world wife, because for her it's like someone who will take her baby away. And that's very, very harsh, because actually I worked with couple who actually we have to work three people in it. I have to talk with the mom, and then I have to talk with, it was three different people. I was normally saying couple, but actually when you getting involved in somebody's life, it's you not a couple anymore. Especially if it's like I said, like moms who's got used to have a sons all the time next to them, and mostly them they are living together, or if not, they drive me there, I need you there, I need you this, I need you that. And then in the end they're like married to their moms. And that's where comes the problem, because like I said, for the man is the problem, because he would like to fix his life, like to build his new life, because he understands it's about time. But like mom could be a little bit hold him back. A woman, new woman, could want to pull to him, and it actually becomes pulling between three people. And like, if it's any excess in there, it's more harsh, because then the poor man pulled between exes of his or some kids or something. So it's like when you're meeting the person at later stage, you already meeting person with a good bit of luggage. And that's where it becomes a little bit harsher. You're not only two of you, you're not only young ones and free to everything experience. It's actually already some experience in there, and sometimes they are brought into the new relationship. As I always say, at the dating table, you're actually having one family side, mommies, grannies, daddies, and all that. As kind of, if the woman mostly is very much protected by the dad, if you know that. And then boys very much with if they are very in good relation with moms, but they good if they good relationship, like that's really needed, like really, really, because mostly if man not respects woman of his life, kind of say, then could be that no respect will show up on the future person wife, because respect for woman should be there. And no matter how terrible the woman could be, like, and I really, I worked with so many like men actually who's actually had like traumatic experience with their moms, but they still have to respect her because she gave life. She could not do that. It's many options but you not to do that, but she did. And no matter how she was, she maybe don't know any different way, maybe she didn't learn any different way, maybe that was his life lesson, how to respect other woman, because whatever she is, this is a lot deeper and it's a lot more kind of say in every story, but every story still have to have love in it. Love for the woman, love for the person who is gave life. Maybe she never looking after the person, never helped them grow up or anything, but they give life. And that's already huge, huge, huge thing what we have to be give a gratitude for that. And yes, we don't know, is it, moms or dads, we normally never happy, with our moms and dads, because as we people, we do comparing to another ones, we do comparing of our life, and we thinking we could do better. And you know what, in the end, you nearly repeating the story. And if you want to know, I done video before, do you repeating story of your parents love life? And that could be another problem. So if you did miss that, watch video before. maybe a couple videos before, and see, do you repeating your parents' love life? Because that's what mostly happens. Wives, future husbands, they bringing their own luggage and they bringing into the new family. That's what they learned through all them life when they was being together, and that's what they know only. And only when you breaking the chain, changing all your grids, your line, your bloodline, your karma, only then you can attract new things. So that's why we're doing every 2 weeks free for first timers energy healing session just for you to try. Is this something weird? And it is. If you don't know and you understand, and you don't need to understand, because when you go to the doctor or to the dentist, you don't understand what he's doing, but you're going because you need it. Energy healing session is very much the same. We unclearing blocks of all past relationships and of your all past lives relationships. That's mean if you had wrong relationship with your mom, maybe in another life, this life could be you need to pay back karma. If you didn't respect women, maybe now is the time for you to be a woman who is not being respected. It's like so much more deeper, so much more power in it. And we think, oh, I don't understand, so that's mean it's not for me. You don't need to understand. Sometimes I don't even like, wow, that was amazing. I don't know how it happened, and I don't need to know. And that's where our mind comes in into the, experience. When you drive car or when you use internet, do you know how that works? Just plug in and that's it. But you don't know how it works. But this is the same. You don't need to know exactly how it works. You don't need to understand. You just need to take it, receive it, and let it go what is not serving you anymore. So if you feel what something like holding you maybe back, if you feel your love is not coming for some reason, just like I was like 2.5 years, I could not understand why whatever it comes is not comes right. But actually 2.5 years I was single. Whatever I was before was always end up in breaking up. Divorce, engaged. Oh, it was like, what's going on? So more I understood what something is not right, I maybe have some blocks or something, more I holding on, more I was dragging this terrible luggage. And only when I cleared it, I'm still working on it. I'm still working because it's like an onion. You never know which layer would go up, which layer, till we see this diamond, because you are this unpolished diamond. And this diamond shines when you started attracting amazing things. And when I see my clients, when I see lives with people just changing by understanding, oh, that why I could not attract love. Oh, that why I could not attract more money. Oh, this was why I couldn't. Now we understand and we keep going. But for that would be good first to book your free future planning session. And we will see, I'm not will be asking your personal things. Only if you feel you okay to talk. But mostly and important, what you need to go in the new every day, new every month, new every year, new every day. It's like you're going, washing your teeth, brushing your teeth, you're washing your face. You're not going all dirty, dirty, dirty and saying, why nobody love me? Because maybe you a little bit smell if you're not washing yourself. This is the same. Your energy could be rotten by this stage. That's how I was. It was just rotting because there was so much pain in there, so much disappointment, so much anger. And when you mix all that, it's like terrible muck until you clear out, clear out, clear out, and then you attract what you really dreaming of. Money, beautiful relationships, and of course, amazing, amazing people around you and surround you. So if you do feel but you're not sure, book free future session and we will chat 30 minutes, 15 minutes maybe only, and we will see, do you need this energy healing first timers for free, or maybe you need to start working really serious, and that's mean having 6-week program with me. And that is amazing. It's unlocking, it's moving, it's updating your energy, activates your sexual energy. That's mean your all beautiful creations, powers, your youth. It's like a facelift with no surgeries. It's so much power in it. At the same time, in the end, you will stop kissing the wrong frogs. No mommy's boys, no any Mr. Religion or Mr. This or Mr. That, but have a couple more misters for you to work on and talk about it. So I talk to you tomorrow, but don't delay. Book your spot. I leave my link underneath in the comment, and you book your spot, or in Instagram on the bio, and book your free for first timers energy healing session on this Sunday. But actually just make sure you're booking, because it's only 12 allowed. 12 is magical number, and that's why it is magic. I talk to you soon tomorrow, and I talk to you if you book your future planning session. And let's work on your future, because there's so much amazing things could happen. But don't hold on for some miracle come in, because you're not doing anything and it will happen. We have to do something. And that's mean unlock your blocks, clear your energy field, clear your past things and memories and all, to start afresh and new. Year, new month, new every day. Loads of love.